can say whatever you want on the internet, and even if it isn't true, some people will believe it.
It can tow a Porsche 911 across a quarter mile faster than the Porsche 911 can go by itself.
So two statements that definitely seem like blatant lies back to back. We'll ignore the pedantic definition of the word faster. The Cybertruck has a top speed of 130 miles per hour. The Porsche 911's top speed is 181 miles per hour. There is no world where stock to stock the Cybertruck is faster, as in higher top speed. You can see there are bleachers when the vehicles cross the finish line. Then we get an overhead view, and you can see that that finish line is across from where the bleachers end, which marks the halfway point of the track. You can see the timing boards are all the way in the back, where the quarter mile ends, and there are no bleachers at this point. Clearly, the finish line was at the 8th mile. But if that's not good enough, you can go on Google Maps for Sacramento Raceway Park and measure the distance from the starting line to the line across from the bleachers. I had to guess, I would guess that it's the Carrera T, because that's the slowest 911 and it's also the lightest 911, so that would give the towing Tesla as much of an advantage as possible. One indication to me is that you can see a very noticeable lurch when the Porsche seemingly changes gears. You can see the whole car heaves forward briefly, something you wouldn't expect to see if it was a dual clutch Porsche, because even during a gear shift, these dual clutch transmissions maintain positive torque, meaning very little if any visual indication of lurching. The base 911 does not offer a manual, and it's quicker, which is what leads me to believe that it's the 911T. What the Cybertruck achieved here is still bonkers. The fact that it can put down a quarter mile in the high 12s or low 13s while towing a Porsche 911 is nuts. This is another case where the engineering of the vehicle alone was absolutely enough for the Cybertruck to deserve some hype. So why muddy this achievement with a marketing stunt that's difficult to interpret? Put plainly, how this was presented during the Cybertruck reveal was misleading. Now, maybe he simply misspoke, but if that's the case, it only seems fair to me to apologize to Porsche for misrepresenting the true gap in pace.